John James, DJ, Saint Center. Ooh, yeah, I'm over here looking like YP today. Ooh, I need a retwist. I'm over here looking like YP without the snot and the loogies. At least my beard is alright. But I'm over here looking like YP without the snot and the boogies. Wax dog, what's up, good brother? That nigga Wax in the building, the GOAT. Hold on, let me read this. Umar Johnson finally unveiled his face Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy in Wilmington in Delaware after 7 years of fundraising. No, that's not 7, 12 years. I think 10 to 12 years and delays. The video shows basic interiors with bathroom and empty classrooms, but the internet is focused on one room in particular, the timeout room, where he says students will get their, no, he didn't say students. Yo, he could have been talking about, no, but it's supposed to be an all boys school. So they got this article wrong. Hold on, let me pull it up. Wait, if it's supposed to be like both, because last I checked, it's supposed to be, my bad, y'all. The kids is hyped, they running around. But last I checked, it was supposed to be an all boys school, right? The last I checked. But if it's not an all boys school, who the fuck were you talking to? Again, that's the same question I asked the first time. Who the fuck was he talking to? Was he talking to the parents? Was he talking to all female staff that he's going to have? I never thought about it being the students. Yo, I really hope that this nigga was not planning on doing this shit to the students. I think they might have got this article wrong. Hold on, let me put it up. I think they might have got this article wrong, y'all. Let me put it up. Shit, I can't see. I think they might have got this article wrong. Yeah, let me turn this camera off. Shit glitching with the camera. That's why I left it off. Okay. So, in this article from World Star, it says Dr. Umar Johnson finally unveils his Frederick Douglass Marcus Academy, Garvey Marcus Academy in Wilmington, Delaware, after 7 years of fundraising. See, they already got the years wrong, so I think they might be wrong about this. The video shows basic interiors with bathrooms and empty classrooms, but the internet is focused on one room in particular, the timeout room. Thank you. That's the only part I fucks with on this joint, because it's like, how did nobody else see this and be like, yeah, the boom boom room, Wax? Y'all heard Karmello Anthony got found guilty. That's what I heard. I ain't see the results yet, but my mom came in the room and told me. I ain't look it up yet. But apparently Karmello Anthony got found guilty. But and they were focused on one room in particular, the timeout room, where he says students will get 3 strokes with an RBG paddle for misbehaving. Click for comments on the video. Let me see these comments. Let me see the comments. the security guard for the paddling room. They put Major Payne. they put Major Payne. Don't you ever hit her again. Ha, ha, ha. Hear me, ha. Hold on, let me give a shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Let me see who's in the chat right now. Hold on. You know, we got to do our Dr. Umar roll call. Hold up. You know, we got to do the roll call for our brothers and sisters / Africans. Hold up. Let me see who all in this chat. What's up to my Saint Sinner African? My sweet DJ African. My John James African. My Wax Dog the General African. My Manzit African. My Sassy Savannah African. My AP African. My Nikwa BTV African. my Jay Williams African. My Miss Independent African. My Josh Chavelli African. Brothers and sisters. They said the security guard. Yeah, that's the funniest joke right there. They said the security guard at the paddle room, like, what the fuck? Oh, hell no. Give me my check. I'm out. Hold on. Let's see what the rest of these jokes say. Dr. Umar got the school ready. Where are all the people that said what school or that he was stealing money? Consciousness over cookies. View all 34 replies. 34 people replied to that motherfucker. LOL, this is like the 10th time it was ready. We found a donor. Hold on. 10th time, they put Donald Trump. Mar Mills, it's been 16 years since the initial announcement. Yeah, he got that shit all wrong. Hey, you better stop cussing, little girl. Say no, school. Come on, you gonna say it? You gonna say it? Hold on, we're gonna turn the camera on so they can see you. We're gonna turn the camera on so they can see you. Let's make us big. Oh wait, let's move this out the way. You gonna sing it? You gonna come to the camera and sing it? Say no, school. Oh, hold on. Well, y'all gotta sing it. Say no, school.
No school.
Say fat and funky.
Fat and funky.
You ain't even do it like you always do it. You fired. Yeah, she doing it. Say, Hold wait, let me move the camera down so they can see it. All right. Now you gotta sing it. Fat and funky. He fat and funky. You even got my brother down there doing it. All right. Thank you.
No.
Thank you. You all right? You gave the people what they want. All right. Let me get to the story. He said, "How many kids can Mr. Rim pick up?" That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm surprised the other two ain't get up here. All right, come on, get down, get down. You about to make us all fall?
Not me.
You about to make us all? I'm gonna bend the camera down so you can stand up. Look, there you go. Okay, thank you. Can I get back to the story?
Yeah.
All right, bye.
No.
Bye. What? Ain't nothing in here.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It's because it spilled
I wish it was.
Because it spilled it.
This is the 10th time. Just an exaggeration, not an actual account, because I feel like 20 times. Actually, he had 30 pushbacks, 32 to be exact. Put that down. There is no school that's ready. LOL. You got to actually open it this time and get some students for the day class. For the day of class. We got his school before GTA 6. That was funny. I see a document. Yo, that's the best comment right there. I see a documentary coming. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it's going to be a documentary. But they definitely got this drawn wrong. They definitely got this wrong. It's been damn near 20 years since he come on, you gotta get down, Stink. It's been 20 years since he been fundraising for this school. It's been damn near 20 years since he been fundraising for this school. And hey, Mr. Knowledge, my Mr. Knowledge African, how you doing, good brothers and sisters? But I'm sorry, y'all. They running around the house with my little brother right now. But yeah, sad news today. Apparently, Karmello Anthony was allegedly found guilty. Hold on, somebody requested a screenshot. Please confirm if you're available to complete the address section. What the fuck are you talking about? Support number. I don't even know what the hell this is. All right, whatever. I don't know what this is. Premier Care. Press on the screen if you can confirm you're available to complete. What the fuck are you talking about? All right, yeah. Wait, what? Oh, yes, I was. This is for my background check. Sorry for the background for the check for the job. Sorry, y'all. Now y'all want to. You called me yesterday and fixed it, and then I sent it back. But all right, yeah. Sorry for y'all. That was for the background check for my job, so I can start. Miss Independent. 3 months as a member. Hey, Jaded, I think I can load my if he in the chat too. I think I can load that intro in here too. Did I get your message last night? No. Did you send me an email? Hold on, let me check. Is your resend it because no, I don't think I got your message. If you send it to my email, I don't think I got it. But yeah, back to this post. World Star, you've been out what? How many years? You need to get that. Y'all, you need to get your facts right. But you did get one fact right. We are concerned about this goddamn paddle room that you claim that you're going to have in a goddamn elementary school. What up, Mr. Rim the African? Miss Independent. All right. Send me the email now. All right, so we got some sad news in the world of black people today. Karmello Anthony, I think, was found guilty. Matter of fact, I'm about to look it up right now. My mom and them came and told me, but I didn't look it up for myself. But I'm gonna look it up right now. Oh my God! I'm looking it up right now. But if he was found guilty, I knew this was gonna happen. I mean, look at all those white folks that was out there protesting, dog. Yeah, Texas man could get life behind bars. Carmelo Anthony jury returns back verdict guilty. I knew once I saw those white folks out there protesting, but I think they might got a chance to appeal it. I could be wrong about that too. I could be wrong about that part too. But I think I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think Carmelo Anthony um, might have a chance to appeal this. I wonder who the jury was. How many black people was on the jury? How many white people was on the jury? How many conservatives? How many Democrats? Like, I would like to know all that as well. But Umar has something to say about it, and we're gonna get into what he had to say about it. We already know what this song and dance is going to be. Um, I just want to let you know it was an all white jury. There you got it. There you have it. But Jada, can he appeal this? Will he be able to appeal it? That's what I want to know. Will he be able to appeal this? But it was an all white jury, and then you see all these white folks standing out there protesting. Like, I probably will agree with some of the stuff that Umar's saying right now. The only thing I don't, I got it. I just got it. Send me this in my comment section. Oh, I'm sorry. The damn. I hope you recover from your surgery. And yes, I would like that type of assistance, Miss Independent. So I appreciate it, and I will contact you after this live stream. But what I was saying is, I think Umar is doing this as a race bait. I don't think he's doing it for the love of Carmelo Anthony and the black community and the misjustice that happened in this case. I think he's doing it. Oh, thank you for the $1.99 super chat, Miss Independent. I believe that he's doing it for his career. Just like when Al Sharpton would jump on the case. Hey, you ever see that Boondocks episode where CeeLo Green was playing an Al Sharpton type character? And when the teacher called Riley a nigga, just repeating what he said, and he jumped on it, and he was in cahoots with the white folks. I think that's Umar. He just ain't in cahoots with the white folks yet. I think he's trying to be. You said the pill won't help. Hopefully it does. But he had all white jewelry and fucking he had all white folks out there protesting. Once I saw the people protest, I knew what it was. But let's hear what Umar got to say.
There's a lot of racism going on. There's a lot of things going on in this country. But here's my question to the black freedmen and all Africans who stand with us. This is my message to the descendants of African freedmen in America. This is my message to the descendants of African freedmen in America. Are you angry for being mistreated by white people? Or are you motivated out of a love to see your own people free? I'm going to say this again, and I'm going to break this down. Everybody's up in arms right now, but that don't mean nothing. We were up in arms over Rodney King. That don't mean nothing. We was up in arms during Hurricane.
Hold on, Miss Independent. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat again. The jury was mixed, not all black, not all white. Well, Jaded said that it was it was all white, but it was all older people. Thank you for the another $1.99 super chat. Either way, I think this was an unfair case. I feel like they had him nailed to the wall from the very beginning, but that's just my humble opinion. I don't know all the full details to the case. I got to do more research on it before I give my full opinion on it. But so far, what I've heard, the young bull. No, they say, see, there's two people saying that it's an all-white jewelry. I don't want everybody arguing over this part, but we here to shut this nigga up.
Katrina, that don't mean nothing. We was up in arms. Freedmen and all Africans who. There's a lot of racism going on. There's a lot of things going on in this country. But here's my question to the black freedmen.
See, what I don't get right here is how you refer to Black Americans as freedmen and Africans. Now, if I was an actual African, I would want him to stop saying it. Like, you're taking me back to slave days. Why the fuck would I want to relive that? And you keep calling me freeman, just trying to start your little religion. Get the fuck out of here with that. Let me turn this light on. I look all foggy. Let me turn this light on real quick. Hopefully that look better. Oh, nope, that's still the same. Sorry, y'all, I'm on this laptop. No, I look a little better. But I wouldn't want to be called a look, either we Africans or we freemen. Which one is it, my nigga? Are we African or are we freemen? I'm confused when it comes to that part. It's like you in your video with it that he did with Art of Dialogue, right? He was saying we back in Jim Crow. So you already took us back to Jim Crow. But on top of that, you calling us freemen. Nigga, slavery was abolished 400 years ago? Damn near 100 something years? Oh, you got some juice? All right. All right. Turn on the light? Yeah, so it looked at foggy. The camera looked at foggy. Yeah, the camera looked. You can turn it off. I'm about to turn it back off because it's glitching. But you already took us back to Jim Crow. And by calling us freemen, you are taking us back to slavery, bro. We don't want to relive this shit. It's like you want to relive this shit so you can do nothing about it. That's what bothers me the most. That's what I want to explain about Umar. You're trying to make us relive slavery to race bait. You don't actually want to do anything about it. You just want to race bait.
And all Africans who stand with us. This is my message to the descendants of African freedmen in America. This is my message to the descendants of African freedmen in America. Are you angry for being mistreated by white people? Or are you motivated out of a love to see your own people free? I'm going to say this again, and I'm going to break this down. Everybody's up in arms right now, but that don't mean nothing. We were up in arms over Rodney King. That don't mean nothing. We was up in arms during Hurricane Katrina. That don't mean nothing. We was up in arms with Trayvon Martin. That don't mean nothing. My question to the descendants of African freedmen in America and all.
Umar, before you ask that question, Before you ask that question, bro, my question to you is, who the fuck was we? Because everybody that you mentioned, when the black community was up in arms about it, you were nowhere to be found. I didn't see you on any news channels. I mean, you do claim you are the most important black man in history, the most influential black man, but I didn't see you on any news stations outraged. I didn't see you at any protest outraged. I seen my son. I even seen Tamika Mallory. No Umar Johnson. So what do you mean we? You see what I mean? He latches on to struggles that black people actually been through, that he was alive and present for, but did nothing, but takes the credit for it. We ain't see you out there protesting. We ain't see you doing nothing. You might have spoke on it once or twice on the internet. What the fuck does that do? You wasn't out there marching with them folks. You wasn't out there up in arms. When y'all see Umar out there up in arms doing something about it, don't worry, I'll wait. Oh, wait, your up in arms is going to the Art of Dialogue and doing a few interviews. And that's it. And you act like you did something. Okay.
All the members of the glorious African race that stand in solidarity with us, are you angry for how you're being treated by whites? Or are you motivated out of a love to see your own people free? Those are.
And what do you mean by African race? Because you actually told your African brothers and sisters from Africa that they need to pick a side. And they picked a side. And it wasn't ours. It damn sure wasn't ours.
Two different things, brothers and sisters. Those are two completely different things. Are you motivated by anger or are you motivated by love? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm only interested in organizing and struggling with those. I love you too, Sister Tisha P93. I love you too, my beautiful African queen. But if your motivation is out of an anger for how you're being treated by whites, as opposed to a love for your own people, I don't want to struggle with you. I don't want to organize with you.
Hold on, what sense does that make? Because you would be angry about how we're being treated for the love of your people. So what he said made absolutely no sense. If you're angry about how black people are being treated today, right? It's out of love for your people. I mean, there might be a couple Uncle Ruckuses out there who just are angry for the way they're being treated, but 9 times out of 10, black people are outraged right now, especially over this Karmello Anthony thing, because of the love of their people. You can't separate the two. How are you separating it? How does that work? If you're going to be outraged about it, it's because of the love of your people. Of what we've been going through, what we've been dealing with, what we're still continuing to deal with, obviously. How can those two things be separated?
There's nothing to explain further. Either you are motivated out of anger because you're tired of being mistreated by white folks, or you're motivated by love of your own people because you want to see us truly free. Two different things. Historically, we have been motivated by anger. A bunch of...
I mean, historically, Sasha, thank you for the $5 cash app. I appreciate that. We hit our stream goal, but if anybody wants to support the channel, the Cash App and PayPal is pinned to the bottom of the. No, I didn't. I ain't pinned it to the bottom. Yeah, I did. It's pinned to the bottom of the chat. Historically speaking, and he's the one that I learned a lot of this stuff from, especially on I keep saying The Color Purple. What the hell is the movie called? Hidden Colors. I learned about buck breaking from him, what they used to do to us, how they bred us. No, I learned that from the Father from Good Times. How they took the biggest males and they was making people sleep with their mothers if your mother was a strong woman. And like, don't you think historically there was a right to be angry? I don't think that the anger came from just that. I think the anger came from the mistreatment and the love that Black people have for their people. I just think we have a lot of empathy for everybody. I think when it comes to empathy, Black people have more compassion and empathy than any other race on this planet. Because when we see misjustices happen to other races, we stand up, but nobody stand up for us. And no matter how I want to say this, how bad it gets, we still, never lose our empathy for other races or other people, even when it happens to the race that mistreated us. We still have some type of empathy. But to say historically that we were more upset than having love for our people is inaccurate, is stupid, because you can't split the two. In my humble opinion, you can't split the two. I mean, people may have their different opinions, and that's okay. Everybody can have their different opinions, but I think that historically speaking, you can't say that. Especially somebody of his stature, this is irresponsible. This is very dumb. This is very dumb to say. And then you say you can't stand with somebody. What makes a difference? Whether they're angry at the way they're being treated or they have love for their community. Either way, they're willing to fight for the community. That's what you need. I think he just wants to race bait. I think he wants to divide. It seems like a lot of division going on.
Reactionaries. That's what we are. He is truly free. Two different things. Historically, we have been motivated by anger. A bunch of reactionaries. That's what we are.
So your video on the Kevin Hart roast wasn't a reactionary? When you was calling all these white folks devils and that wasn't a reactionary thing? I think it was for your career. I really don't think you gave a damn, but that was reactionary.
We react to what white folks do. We're not self-motivated to do alone. Right now, we're talking about making a change because our brother Cyrus had to sacrifice his life. And our other brother Karmello is on trial for his freedom. We got a little baby girl who was unalived by a group of crusty snow bunnies. We got a little 7-year-old baby girl who was unalived by a group of...
We invented the...
Thank you, Mama.
GPS.
The heart surgery. Light bulbs, telephone.
So that
what he's saying does, and he's the one that taught the people some of it to people. This is what I'm saying. I don't think he really cares about what's actually going on. I think this is just a race bait to further his career, because that's what he gets off.
I agree with what he just said about
that was stupid.
It was stupid and contradictory.
Yeah, it's very contradictory. Thank you. Even my mom feel the same way, y'all. I mean, sometimes he says some things that are correct. I can't lie about that when it comes to, but I think it's a lot of race baiting going on. And I think he's no different than Chud the Builder in certain situations. Umar just doesn't go around trying to get a reaction, but he does it in his videos. Sit down. He does it in his videos. He's just not going up to white people doing it. That's the only difference.
Crusty Snow Bunnies. We got a sister, Ashley Janae, who was unalived by a Neanderthal, and he got away with it. So we're angry, as we should be, but is that your primary motivation? Because if your primary motivation is anger, the white man could throw you a crumb and that anger will go away. See, we cannot be motivated by anger. You can be angry. I'm angry. It's okay to be angry. There's nothing wrong with being angry, but your motivation, your primary motivation should not be anger. It should be self-love.
But wouldn't you be angry because of your self-love? It's very confusing what he's saying, because when I see stuff going on to our community, I get upset. It's not just because it's being done to us, it's because of my love for the community. And it's not right. And then you just contradict yourself. I'm angry too. You can be angry, but that can't be your motivation. Why the hell can't it? If now let's say a civil war does break out, or a race war, I definitely want more angry motherfuckers out there than self-loving people. I definitely want a lot more angry people out there than people that got self-love. Martin Luther King had self-love in the beginning, and he was telling us to turn the other cheek. Okay, I see. And he was telling us to turn the other cheek until the very end. And that's what got him killed, because he started talking like Malcolm X. He said, I led my people into a burning building and start realizing, hey, this shit ain't working. We got to fight back. And that's when they was like, hey, he about to rally these people up. We got to get rid of him. But I would rather have angry people out there, like Manzit, with his little fucking artillery that he got in the back of his shed. I mean, let's think about it. Let's say if World War III does break out, right? Do you want a bunch of self-loving people out there, trying to turn the other cheek, or a bunch of them angry ass rednecks that got gun stock piled up in the mountains?
See, that's the difference between black and white people.
No, but I'm just saying, what would you rather
White
have?
people are they are people that are
Naturally angry.
no, they are how do you say it? They're cruel people, and then they go past cruelty.
A lot of them. I can't say all of them, but a lot of them. We have compassion.
We have compassion.
Right.
We will say they will burn down our whole city.
Right.
And kill everybody there. But
that's what I'm saying. If you go to war,
capture them and give them peace, and let them go,
right,
and give them peace,
right. That's what I'm saying. If you,
the same for
Mom,
us.
but if you're in a war, you want those angry white folks, or some compassionate black folks out there.
I want some angry white folks.
I want them angry white folks out there that stockpiling them guns up in the mountains.
But we will fight to the death for our
It's my mom. It's Wonder Woman, y'all. I'm at my mom's house. They like, who that, Rim? It's my mama.
There's no doubt that we will fight for our freedom, but we are, and it's innate for us to rebuild anytime they burn down.
Yeah, we definitely do. How many times have the earth restarted and we rebuilt the civilizations back up?
So it was innate in us to do that.
Right.
To do that. So that's why they keep tearing us down. That's why they didn't give us reparations.
Everybody in the chat saying hi, Mom.
That's why they won't give us reparations, because they know we can rebuild everything.
Right. Right. Very fast.
A genuine genuine love to see African people win, a genuine love to see African people receive justice. And this is how you know if you're motivated by anger or love. This is how you know if you're motivated by anger or love. If you're motivated by anger.
Oh, wait, I think we got.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. You just need a concept and a way to
I
record.
think that makes no sense. I think if you're going to fight for something, you need angry people. Not saying that you don't need self-loving, compassionate people, because you're going to need those people to regulate when the fight is won. I get what you're saying, Mom. Like, give them peace.
That's not built into Caucasian people.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's why you need us.
We are the original people, so we have compassion because we know that they are killing us.
Right. Right. So I think you can't have one without the other. You can't be angry and not have self-love for the black community if you are angry as a black person, in my opinion. Because that's where the anger comes from. That's where my anger comes from in all this. My love of my community and what we've been going through. So you can't separate the two.
After the Karmello Anthony verdict comes out, you'll just go away, as most Negroes do. You'll go back to life under the status quo. Because remember, when Michael Brown was unalived, we burned Ferguson to the ground. Breonna Taylor, we marched all day and night.
Here you go with this we shit. Nigga, you claim you are the leader of the black community. We didn't see you out there in one march, not one protest, not one fight, not one struggle. We saw you on the internet rage baiting like you do. At least Al Sharpton got his perm head ass out there in March. Even goddamn, what's the dude that just died before the year ended? Keep hope alive. Jesse Jackson. Even his ass was out there. I mean, he was out there with the hoes, but he was still out there. He was still out there. We seen Jesse Jackson, yeah. We seen them out there, even though we think what we think about them. These men still got up and went out there. They marched, they protest. We don't see you doing nothing but rage baiting on the internet. How is that a black leader? He said, "Messy Jesse." Leave them hoes alone, Jesse. Not now. We got some marching to do. Martin was out there with him. Hey, Coretta held Martin down though. Big sis, what's up? But even Jesse Jackson was out there. But you call yourself the most relevant black man in the world today. How dare you? And I guarantee you, if black folks decide to go march for Karmello Anthony, how much y'all want to bet he will not be there? He will not participate. He just told you that the Knicks winning the championship this year, if they do, it was orchestrated by the so-called Jesuits for taking black people's homes in New York. But then in the same breath told you that he was going to go join the celebration, the distraction that he claims that, come on. These are not
Philando Castile, Alton Sterling, Tamir Rice, Amir
celebrities.
Locke. We can go on and on. Our brother Cyrus, we can go on and on. But as soon as the TV stopped talking about it, as soon as they were put 6 feet deep and buried, as soon as it was time for the NBA draft or the NFL draft, we went right back to life as usual.
I mean, you were right back to life as it was going. at least people did something about it. Like I said, we never seen you out there doing anything. And if I had a chance to go to any of these marches, I would try to participate at least one if I had his status. And even if I didn't have his status, I would at least try to, because if they had something in Philly, I would definitely go to it. But you want us to march down Delaware for a school that you still ain't open, that you still collecting money from. Talking about he got a paddle room for the ladies. This is supposed to be an elementary school, Mom. He got a disciplinary room for the ladies that you get 3 paddlings in an elementary school, Mom. That's Mom, I shit you not. That's what he said. We don't know if he's talking about students, if he's going to have a all female staff, or he talking about the parents. He just said, ladies, if you misbehave, we have a disciplinary. What about the males? And what are the students supposed to be doing while you in here paddling these ladies? This is just, and they let him get away with this shit. And he's from Philly. Wow, this is embarrassing.
Act like we ain't been down this road before. We are always reacting to white people's behavior, and thus we are reactionaries. We are always reacting to white people's behavior, and thus we are reactionaries. We are.
And he always says three times. It's so hard to listen to this motherfucker.
Always reacting to white people's behavior, and thus we are reactionaries.
I mean, if you want to be honest, at least every other black person reacts to these things because of either anger, being a reactionary, or self-love of the black community. You react to further your career. You react as a way to go viral again. And we know that because, like I said, we never see you out there protesting. We don't see you. You claim you're the most influential black person on the planet right now, but we don't see you on Fox News talking any of this shit. We don't see you on CNN talk. We see Cornel West still out there doing his thing. Even Al Sharpton ass is out there still doing his thing. We don't see Umar Johnson on any of these news channels doing anything. We see him on the Chitlin circuit on YouTube, but
But when you're motivated by love, you don't need white people to unalive a black person for you to get active in these streets. When you're motivated by love, you don't take days off, years off, and weeks off. See, we have to draw a line in the sand because half of y'all just front.
Wow. When you're motivated by love, you don't take years off. You don't take days off. I want y'all to let that sink in. You don't take years off. You don't take days off. Now just let that marinate for a second. Now, how many goddamn times have you seen this dude out there protesting or setting up? I mean, you're trying to sell yourself to politicians for the black vote now.
We got to draw a line in the sand. Half of y'all just fronting. You only talking about this because it's hot and you want clicks and views off Cyrus and Karmello.
Oh my God. I ain't never seen such projection in my goddamn life. He is projecting his activities onto everybody else. Just like when he was talking about the Cinnabons and then blamed it on the dude in the chat. He is projecting all of his actions onto everyone else. Let's back that up a little bit. Oh man, this is funny as hell.
But when you're motivated by love, you don't need white people to unalive a black person for you to get active in these streets. When you're motivated by love, you don't take days.
How many times have you seen him active in these streets? Can somebody show me one protest or march that he's been a part of? Can somebody show me one news clip that he was out there with the parents of the victims and just doing something. Hold on, we got another super chat. Yo, these black leaders today are just. That's why I keep telling you, don't ever put me in that category. Thank you for the $2 super chat, Saint Center Rim. You want to laugh? Black likes reaction to Umar. Oh, Black Light. I just saw the notification for that, so I'm gonna check that out right after this, because I know Black Light got some funny shit to say.
Off, years off, and weeks off. See, we have to draw a line in the sand because half of y'all just fronting. We got to draw a line in the sand. Half of y'all just fronting.
No, what we need to do is draw a line in the sand with you and all these other fake conscious community leaders. I don't think the black community, like I said, I don't think we need a leader. I think that's our weakness. We keep looking for a leader in everybody, and everybody's all these fucked up people. I just think everybody just need to step up and do their part. No, I don't think the black community needs a leader. We have, everybody is basically a leader in the black community. Everybody has been through the struggle of a leader in the black community. Everybody has been through the trials and tribulations of a leader in the black community. So I think we have a community full of leaders. We don't need one particular leader. We need to draw a line in the sand with this nigga. That's where the motherfucking line needs to be drawn. Jetstream Jesse. Karmello was not a victim to me. It is sick. The guy who took my daughter tried to play victim too. I mean, that's your opinion, and you are entitled to your opinion, but I don't think that's the majority opinion. In my opinion, I think he was a victim because they were trying to bully him. You got to think about it. Karmello was a little guy. These guys are big, huge football players that have been going around the school bullying other people. And Karmello said, "You put your hands on me, I'm going to show you." I mean, he didn't have to stab me directly in the chest, but hey, look, when you're fighting for you feel like you're fighting for your life, it's either fight or flight. But you're entitled to your opinion, and you won't be judged for it, but I don't think that's the majority opinion.
You only talking about this because it's hot and you want clicks and views off Cyrus and Karmello. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck.
Okay, well, let's keep it a buck. How long has this case been going on? How long has this case been going on? And how many times have you talked about it? You only talk about it when the verdict is about to come up and it's a hot topic. This case has been going on for almost a year now. I don't remember Umar ever talking about this before that. Do you? Does anybody else remember Umar Johnson ever talking about this case before it heated up the way it is now? Oh shit, I didn't mean to put the goal in there. I'm sorry, that's an automatic thing that's on my phone. If y'all want to support it, y'all can, but we already hit our goal. But if you still want to support the channel, that's up to you. But most importantly, hit that like button because we got 44 people in the chat and it's going up and 27 likes.
If you a struggle streamer who don't normally talk about black issues, let's just keep it a buck. You talking about this for clicks and views. If you a struggle streamer who don't usually cover black issues, let's just be honest about this. You're not doing this out of love for your people. You're doing this to get clicks and views.
Ah, okay. Now I see the motive in what you're saying. You're trying to throw the people under the bus that have been speaking out on you. I get it now. You want to throw people under the bus that have been speaking out against you on that school, because that's the only people you call a struggle streamer. People that speak out against you stealing that money for that goddamn school. we're doing it for clicks and views, right? But all these struggle streamers have been, so-called struggle streamers, have been covering this case since the day it started, since the incident happened. But you, on the other hand, we only seen you speak about it when the verdict is in, when the topic is at its highest. But everybody else is doing it for clicks and views. You notice none of the other people who were outraged about these things pointed the finger at other people that were supposedly outraged about it, unless they were on the opposing side. So let me get this straight. You're pro-black right now, and you're doing it out of love, for the self-love, right? But the only people you pointing the finger at is other black people. Can anybody make that make sense? Can anybody make any sense of that? Because I can't.
Streamer who don't usually cover black issues, let's just be honest about this. You're not doing this out of love for your people.
And technically, all the struggle streamers that you talking about that speak out against you, that's covering a black issue. That's covering an issue of a man taking millions of dollars from the black community that could have went to after-school programs, book bag drives, Thanksgiving turkey drives, school food and shelter for the needy, and taking trips all around the world with it, claiming that they're going to build a school for 10 years. When there's 3 other people in the same community that built schools out of their front yard that are thriving right now without donations. But it took you 10 years, and you brought 2 dilapidated buildings that are falling in on themselves only to cover your tracks. And even then, the cost of those buildings weren't the amount of money that you were given. And then you keep lying to people. You push the date back to open those schools 30 times. And that's not exaggeration, 30 times. How did your nephew start his school at 19 and it's up and running? How did Q Butter start his school out of his living room and now he got a whole school with no donations? How did King Randall, who you burnt for $3,000, for you to, he spent $3,000 that could have went to his students, for you to come speak to his students? How does that even work? Let's be honest, you missing your neck even with the new shirt. You still looking dusty. Y'all crazy.
Doing this to get clicks and views and YouTube dollars. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. Now, if we are serious about the gross injustices taking place in America right now, if we are serious about the gross injustices taking place in America right now, we will still be active after the Karmello Anthony verdict, and we pray our brother comes home free, because that is the just thing to do. He stood his ground, and it was.
All right, well, Karmello Anthony verdict came through, and the whole YouTube, the whole black version of YouTube is outraged. I ain't see you say nothing yet.
Self-defense. But can we be honest? I haven't heard a whole bunch of black women say they're going to stop buying weaves, wigs, and perms from the Asian-owned hair care stores. I'm talking to my beautiful African sisters who I fight.
Hey, Mom, what y'all got to say about that? What y'all got to say about that? Listen what he just said.
They got black on.
Black women say they're going to stop buying weaves, wigs, and perms from the Asian-owned hair care stores. I'm talking to my beautiful African sisters who I fight for every day.
First of all, I'm from America. My family from America. We is not African. Second of all, you do know Egyptians were the ones that invented wigs, right? You do know that Egyptians invented wigs. They wore fake nails. They wore jewelry. And we have black-owned beauty shops that my sister just said it is a black-owned beauty shop around here that they go to. It's just that Asian folks is the ones that start the most beauty shops. What the fuck?
No, they sell the hair.
They sell the hair, even though, but they the one who do it. You can't.
They don't do our hair. They just sell the hair.
No, I'm saying that's what I mean. They sell the hair part.
They cornered the market.
Yeah.
I think they should. That monopoly.
Oh, the monopoly rule. Yeah.
On the hair product.
Yeah. But still, every woman that then came to the internet and said they had some sex page with you, buy their hair from the Asian folks. They wear blonde wigs and all that other shit. So how dare you sit there and judge other black women for some shit that you attracted to?
I'm talking to my beautiful African sisters who I fight for every day. I still haven't heard black women say they're going to boycott the Korean-owned and the Chinese-owned and the Japanese.
All right, well, if we're going off that logic, we need to boycott sending you money for that fucking school that you ain't never opened. How about that? He said Asians got the hair plug. What you mean? He said, what you mean? They got the plug. That's you know what I mean? What does it matter? What's the race of the people? Yes, I do understand that they come into our communities and build the stores, but that's where the business will be lucrative at. I mean, if you wanted to start a beauty shop with weave and all that other stuff that black people buy, you gonna build it in Beverly Hills or you gonna build it in the projects?
Owned and the Vietnamese owned hair care stores. Black women, I haven't heard you. Black women, I haven't heard you. Are black women going to boycott the Asian owned?
Well, like I said, black people need to boycott your school for talking about you going to have a fucking paddle room to discipline women in the elementary school. Where you said you was going to keep the kids after school and cuddle by the fireplace. In that case, we need to do a lot of boycotting around this motherfucker, and we need to start. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Blonde weave more important than black life? Is your blonde wig more important than black life? Is your perms and straightening combs more important than black justice? Black women are on the hot seat right now. Black women are on the hot seat, but not only black women who got a boycott. And I don't want to say boycott. We're supposed to be completely divesting. What do you mean boycott? Boycotts are temporary, brothers and sisters. Boycotts are temporary. We are not supposed to be boycotting. We are supposed to be completely divesting. We need a divestment. Pastor Jamal Bryant should have had a divestment from Target, not no damn boycott. Do your own damn nails. Black men, do your women's nails for them. Black women, if you need your nails done, Dr. Umar will come and do your nails. Just to make sure your feet don't stink. Just to make sure you ain't got no crust stash between those toes. I will come and do your nails for you, black sister. At the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy, we will have Black Love Day, where black women will come to the school and get a massage from the brothers.
Get a massage, but see, why is it always got to be something sexual? You could have just said, you could have had black women that do black hair and black nails, but it always have to be something sexual. You can get a massage from the brothers. What about women that do massages? It always has to be something sexual, bro. You are very fucking perverted. And then you try to tell them, they ain't got, like, come on. Them Chinese people don't, them Asian folks don't give a fuck about if you got fungus between you. They'll talk all the shit in Asian in their language all they want, but they still gonna do those crusty fungus written feet. But how did you turn, this is what I mean. You turn something positive into something sexual. You very perverted.
You will come to the school and get a pedicure from the brothers. You will come to the school and get a manicure from the brothers. That's what we're going to do for our sisters in the name of Black Love at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. And then we'll have Black Love Day for the brothers, where the sisters will give the brothers a massage and cook some home-cooked food at FDMG. That's what we're talking about. But black women, you got to divest from the Asian-owned stores. And black men, you got to divest from the Asian-owned sneaker stores. That's right. Let me talk to the Negropeans for a minute. Let me talk to black men. Black men. Where you buying them Jordans from? Black men, where you getting your sneakers from? The Asians. Don't talk about the black women's weaves and perms and wigs. You got to stop buying from the Asian store, brothers. You got to stop buying from the Asian store, sisters. Stop divesting. It's time to start divesting. Complete divestment from the Asians.
And what they supposed to revert that money to? You? Where they supposed to revert that money? They supposed to stop divesting and all these other things. Where they supposed to put their money towards after that for their hair? And they will what? Come to FDMG and get a molestation massage and get paddled? Get the fuck out of here, dog. You's a perverted motherfucker.
Let me give y'all a little history. Let me give y'all a little history. The Naturalization and Immigration Act of 1965 brought the Asians into the black community. I said the Naturalization and Immigration Act of 1965 brought the Asians into the black community. Why did the U.S. Congress pass the Naturalization and Immigration Act of 1965? Because after the Civil Rights Act, they said, we don't want to give black people these jobs. We want to turn black people into a permanent underclass. After the Civil Rights Act of 1964, after the Civil Rights Act of 1964, after the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the U.S. Congress said, we don't want to give black people all these jobs. We need men and women in the labor force, but we don't want to put black men and women in the labor force. We want to turn them into a permanent criminal underclass. So they said, bring the Koreans over here. Bring the Vietnamese over here. Bring the Japanese over here. Bring the Koreans over here. And they gave them low interest loans to open up shops in your community to prevent another Black Wall Street. I'm going to say it again. Those who don't know their history are bound to repeat it. Those who don't know their history are bound to repeat it. Let me repeat the history again. In 1965, go look it up if you don't believe me. I need a little bit of sun. I'm a son of the sun. I need a little bit of sun. I need a little bit of sun. I need the melanin to drip. There we go. In 1965, right after the 1964 Civil Rights Act, in 1965, right after the 1964 Civil Rights Act, the U.S. Congress said we have an employment shortage. We have jobs that need to be filled, but we don't want to give them to black people. We want to turn black people into a permanent underclass. So they passed the Naturalization and Immigration Act of 1965, and they brought the Koreans over here, the Japanese over here, the Chinese over here, the Vietnamese over here. This is what they did in 65, and they gave them low interest loans to open up the bodegas in your neighborhood, to open up the funky Chinese.
What that got to do with today, though? Like, I feel like you're just making it you're race baiting right now. It has nothing to do with nothing.
Restaurants in your neighborhood, to open up the hair care stores in your neighborhood. The U.S. government helped them do that. They didn't do it by themselves. The U.S. government helped them come into your neighborhood and take over the economics to prevent a Black Wall Street, to prevent another Black Wall Street. I said the Asian invasion of the Black ghetto. The Asian invasion of the Black ghetto was done by the U.S. government to prevent Black Wall Street. If you don't believe me, go do your own research. If you don't believe me, go and do your own research. The Asian invasion was a U.S. government takeover. They did the same thing to us they did to Africa and the Caribbean islands. They did the same thing to us they did to Africa and the Caribbean islands. They did the same thing to us they did to Africa and the Caribbean islands. When it was time for the colonizers to leave, they put the Asians in charge. The East Asians and the South Asians. The East Asians and the South Asians, they left them in charge of the industries in Africa. They left them in charge of the industries in the Caribbean. And in 1965, they did the same thing in the Black ghettos of America. In 1965, they did the same thing in the Black ghettos of America with the Immigration and Naturalization Act.
Again, what I don't understand is, how do we get from, see, this is how you know this was a rehearsed sermon for his church he about to start. He went from being a child psychologist to a historian to a goddamn pastor. He done grifted 17 times in front of her, from a school principal to a Diddy freak off nigga, talking about he got paddle rooms and shit. But how do we get from him telling us that if you just angry, he can't march with us, from this being about that to that being about Carmelo Anthony to it being about Asian stores and where we spend our money? You see where he's going here? So he used the Carmelo Anthony thing as a way to get your attention and start preaching. But what he's really mad at is black women are spending their money on what they want to spend it on instead of giving it to him for a school that he's never going to open. That's what I'm saying. The nigga is wearing Nikes on his feet. The nigga date black women that go to all these different stores that he's talking about. It's not even about all that. It's about where he's trying to direct their money to. Just like he bitched about how much money black people spent on grits a year and then demanded black people's grits money. Hey man, you got you burning your grits right now? I know you probably got a lot of grits on that you burning. He's trying to direct the money of black women to him. But he's using Karmello Anthony in this whole race baiting thing as a way to do it.
'64 Civil Rights Act. In 1965, right after the 1964 Civil Rights Act, the U.S. Congress said we have an employment shortage. We have jobs that need to be filled, but we don't want to give them to black people. We want to turn black people into a permanent underclass. So they passed the Naturalization and Immigration Act of 1965, and they brought the Koreans over here, the Japanese over here, the Chinese over here, the Vietnamese over here. This is what they did in 65, and they gave them low interest loans to open up the bodegas in your neighborhood, to open up the funky Chinese restaurants in your neighborhood, to open up the hair care stores in your neighborhood. The U.S. government helped them do that. They didn't do it by themselves. The U.S. government helped them come into your neighborhood and take over the economics to prevent a black Wall Street, to prevent another black Wall Street. I said the Asian invasion of the black ghetto. The Asian invasion of the black ghetto was done by the U.S. government to prevent Black Wall Street. If you don't believe me, go do your own research. If you don't believe me.
Wait, why would they need to do that when they just burned Black Wall Street to the ground? I'm not understanding that logic. Why would they go through all that way to give all that trouble to give Asian people all that money to shut down Black Wall Street and still burn it to the ground? I mean, white folks is white folks, but I don't think they're gonna give up all that money for nothing. They burned Black Wall Street to the ground, so why would they go out of their way to give all these Asian folks all this money? Now, there might have been some other motive behind it that could have been to discourage black folks. I'm not saying that, but that in particular doesn't make sense to me because they wound up burning it to the ground themselves. So why would they waste giving all that money to Asian folks? Now, they might have done it so they can't restart it. That makes a lot more sense. That would make a lot more sense to me. But to stop it when they wind up just going to the town and burning it down and messing up the whole thing themselves, that seems like a waste of a lot of money. But again, what did this got to do with the Karmello Anthony case? Nobody in this case is Asian. I'm trying to figure out what the hell this got to do with any of it. It's for the simple fact that he wants to revert the money. He's trying to tell you this black people boycott this, but don't keep the money yourself. Swing it my way. Hit the PayPal. Hit the Cash App. $FDMG PayPal.me. That's what I'm hearing in all this.
Go and do your own research. The Asian invasion was a U.S. government takeover. They did the same thing to us they did to Africa and the Caribbean islands. They did the same thing to us they did to Africa and the Caribbean islands. They did the same thing to us they did to Africa and the Caribbean islands. When it was time for the colonizers to leave, they put the Asians in charge. The East Asians and the South Asians. The East Asians.
Again, nobody in this case is Asian. It ain't Asian folks that's locking Karmello up. It wasn't the Asian dude that he unalived. How did I know the Asians is watching this video like, how the fuck did we get dragged into this? Now, if he wanted to say that about the other guy that got away with it, who they think son did it when he chased the young boy down for the water bottle, that would have made a lot more sense. And I don't even think that dude is like, is he Asian? He looked kind of Asian. I'm not sure if he is or not, but if he was doing it with that would make a lot more sense. But the fact that you did it with this argument lets us know that hey, he trying to he trying to revert that money. Look, stop giving Asians your money. Send it to me. That's what it sounds like to me. I mean, I could be wrong. This is just my opinion. These are just my opinions, but it sounds like, let me translate this. Hey, black women, stop spending your money on these hair weaves and these Asian stores and send it to FDMG, where you can come get 3 strokes from an FDMG paddle in the paddle room when you're acting up and decorate my office. That's what I'm saying. I ain't see this nigga mention Chud the Builder one goddamn time. Because it ain't big enough for him yet. He's waiting to see the verdict on what happens to Chud when the shit hits the fan. Just like he just waited for Karmello. This case been out for a whole year now. He hasn't said a word. And then he turned it into an Asian race bait. How does that even work? Can anybody make? I can't make no sense of this shit. 50 people in the chat, and they're still going up. 33 likes. I need y'all to get these likes up. You know, we're trying to get back into this algorithm. And definitely, if you're watching the replay, hype the video. Show some love to the channel.
Asians and the South Asians, they left them in charge of the industries in Africa. They left them in charge of the industries in the Caribbean. And in 1965, they did the same thing in the black ghettos of America. In 1965, they did the same thing in the black ghettos of America with the Immigration and Naturalization Act. So are you motivated out of love of your people, or are you motivated out of anger because you want to be part of the white man's system? Are you motivated because you love your people, or are you motivated by anger because the white man won't give you a seat at his table?
What? Wait. Now your anger went from being angry for what the white man is doing to you to being angry because the white man won't give you a seat at the table. Yeah, he is really trying to guilt trip black people into sending him money. He's guilt tripping because none of this shit had anything to do with immigration or what the immigrants was getting from the government. None of it. He just went to a whole riffraff rant about some shit that ain't got nothing to do with it. And then tried to guilt trip you in to feeling bad about being angry and outraged. And what you want us to do next, Tunde? Hit the cash app, hit the PayPal.
What is motivating you, brothers and sisters? I don't want to work with those motivated by anger. I don't want to work with those motivated by anger because the white man won't treat them right. I don't want to work with them. I want to work with the ones motivated by love to see their people free. That's who I want to work with. I want to work with the ones motivated by love. If you're motivated by love of your people, if you are outside that courthouse in Texas, and shout out to all the brothers and sisters who are outside that courthouse in Texas, standing in solidarity with our brother Karmello Anthony. If you are out there, I salute you. If you are at that gas station where brother Cyrus lost his life, I salute you. They need to know that we will pull up.
Who's we? Because again, for the umpteenth time in this video, we have yet to see you pull up for any of these people that you mentioned. And if you're so outraged about black people spending their money with the Asians, why haven't you arranged any boycotts and actually went out there? Because I still see Black Panthers going to Asian stores that mistreat black people and shut the whole store down. Just to this very day. I can show you a video now. Remember the big dude, he kind of looked like E40. Big motherfucker run up in that store and be like, yeah, ain't nobody buying shit out of here no more, and shut the whole store down. You need to know that we will pull up. There's a difference from actually doing something and taking credit for other people doing something. And that's what he doing. So let's say there will be a boycott for that stuff, and somebody else organize it. Let's say for me, like for instance, and I wouldn't do no shit like that, but let's say if I decided to organize a boycott towards all these Asian stores and immigrants and stuff, Umar would say he did it, even though he was never out there. He never marched. He never did anything but sit on the internet and criticize other black people. How did this become about a misjustice of what's going on with Karmello Anthony to us spending money on immigrants and immigrant stores? And then you keep talking about we pull up. Nigga, we ain't see you pull up no fucking where. Not one time. You was Umar Johnson's for the Black Lives Matter protest. You was Umar Johnson for Trayvon Martin. You was Umar Johnson for what's the guy, Floyd? You know what I'm talking about. You was Umar Johnson for Sandra Bland. You was Umar Johnson during all these times. But not one time did we see you pull up for any of these people. And got a nerve to criticize black people on what the fuck they doing. Yeah, y'all right. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that like button. We want to even these likes out. And like I said, we did hit our stream goal yesterday. But if anybody still wants to support the channel, we already got $5 today. If you want to support the channel, the Cash App and PayPal is pinned to the bottom of the chat if you want to. But more importantly, hit that like button and hype the video. He's the most requested scholar. And you know what's crazy about him calling himself the most requested scholar? Why ain't you ever requested to any of these marches? Why ain't you ever requested to any of these protests? Why ain't you ever requested by any of the parents or family members of any of these victims that you just brought up? For somebody that's the most requested, you sure as hell don't get requested.
They need to know that we will pull up. But are you motivated out of anger or love? Are you motivated by love for Cyrus, love for Karmello, or are you motivated out of anger for being mistreated? Because if you motivated out of an anger for being mistreated, that means you still want in the system. If you motivated out of anger for being mistreated, you still want to be a part of the system. But if you motivated by love, that means not loving white folks. I said loving your people. Are you motivated by loving your people? I didn't say nothing about loving your enemy. I did not say that. I said, are you motivated by a love for your people? Because if you motivated by a love for your people, you will dig in your pocket and you will start building. See, Brother Cyrus would have never been in that supermarket if we had our own. Let me say it again. Brother Cyrus would have never been in that gas station if black people would have had that.
So now I guess he's talking about the the young boy that got unalived over the water bottle. Now I'm assuming I don't know the young man's name. I'm assuming that that's who he's talking about now. But how did you just transit like this whole thing makes no sense. Like he's just talking. He he wrote this sermon down because the way it transitioned has no value and it doesn't make sense and how he transitioned from one thing to another.
They own damn gas station. Let me say it one more time. Let me say it again. If we had our own gas station, Cyrus would have never been in their gas station. So when are we going to organize as a race of people and start building our own infrastructure? That's what I'm talking about. Anger can't build institutions. Anger ain't gonna build no schools. Anger ain't gonna build no hospitals. Anger ain't gonna build no supermarkets. Anger ain't gonna build no banks. Anger ain't gonna build no distribution plants. Anger ain't gonna build no manufacturing plants. But love will build some schools. Love will build some hospitals. Love will build some banks. Love will build some supermarkets. Love will build some distribution networks. Love will build some manufacturing plants. Are you motivated by anger towards your enemy or love for your people? Are you motivated by anger towards your enemy or love for your people? Because what has anger towards the enemy got us? What has anger towards the enemy got us?
I was talking with my mic off. It got us. It got us out of slavery. For one, let's start there. It got us Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Frederick Douglass, Nat Turner, all the people that you idolized. That's what came from all of the anger of the oppression that we've been going through. Umar in the Fordham 1992 Fordham Road Special, right? Um, having our own stuff wouldn't have stopped that young man from being in that convenience store because that's where the closest convenience store was there to him. Um, Again, what businesses are you building? Because you always criticizing the entire black community for not having all these businesses and doing what you want us to do, but we don't see you doing any of this shit either.
Dr. King murdered. Nothing. Anger has gotten us nothing. All we do with anger is tear shit down. You need love to build shit up. All we do with anger is tear shit down. You need love to build shit up. All we do with anger is tear things down. You need love to build things up.
Well, technically, that makes no sense coming from you since you keep claiming that we're all African and we ain't from here. It's only right that we tear shit up. What the fuck would we want to build up? Even though we did build this country with our bare hands, but according to you, we don't belong to this country. We're African. So, what the fuck do we want to build up here? See, there's a contradiction where he's contradicting himself, and it doesn't make sense. Because on one hand, you always telling us that we need to get our shit, pack our shit, and roll up and go to Africa. Then on the other hand, you telling us not to be angry at the people that's oppressing us, according to you and a lot of other black folks, the majority of black folks. And we need to have love to build something up. What sense? I'm so lost in his message. It makes no fucking sense. Absolutely none. Not a one. It makes no sense. One hand, you telling us we need love to build shit up. Where are we supposed to build? Well, according to your logic, and where is this building supposed to be? Because according to you, we're supposed to go back to Africa. So what are we building up again? He's a walking contradiction that makes no fucking sense. It's just dumb, stupid shit that comes out of his mouth 24/7. You can't even keep the same message. Now let me see what Black Light TV got going on. Let me see what his reaction was. Let me see what Black Light TV had to say. You said it was DJ. You said it was Black Light TV. Here we go. I think this is it right here. Let's see what he had to say.
We are complete, brothers and sisters. Look at your school. We are ready to decorate for our community.
Didn't I tell you Kundalini mother that doggone Umar was gonna open that school up?
Is this a DJ? If you still in the chat, is this the video that you talking about? I know. I just saw it, Niqua. I was just opening it up as I just saw your text, as your message. Oh yeah, and Lene went on a rant the other day, but we ain't gonna look at her no more. How is this legal? Austin dad is at the house party with the judge and the DA. Whoa, Ma. The victim dad is just got caught at a house party with the judge and the DA. Ma, did you hear me? The judge and the DA got caught at a house party with the victim's dad in the Karmello Anthony case. That's grounds for an appeal.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a conflict of interest.
This yesterday, I heard he was going to get out.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing too. Yeah, whole white jewelry. Apparently.
Thank y'all for tuning into Black Light TV. This is Omar. You can go for me. Jackson taking over Black Light TV once again. Greetings to my Africans, continental Africans, Caribbean Africans, my North American Africans, my South American Africans, Africans currently hiding in the comments section with screenshots from 2017. I see you, Negroes. President, the Honorable Omar, you can go fund me, Jackson. Huh?
Or you can
The
go
founder,
fund me,
the
Jackson.
head of security, the guidance counselor, the principal, the janitor, assistant vice principal, the lunch lady, lunch man, director of facilities, and supreme chancellor of the illustrations for UGIT Academy has turned once again. I would like to address the haters. I would like to address the haters. All of the doubters who was talking about my Baba Umar Johnson. Yes, we're gonna get into it today. All you haters, you Nubian YouTubians, all the doubters and non-believers, and the Snow Bunny sympathizers. I see you in the comments. All you YouTube detectives and all those brothers.
The Snow Bunny sympathizers. Umar, go fund me. Yo, Black Light is hilarious, bro. Black Light is funny as hell. I gotta find out how to stop making that go at 3 times. This the video y'all talking about? Black Light funny as hell.
and Federal Donation Investigation Bureau head motherfuckers who spent the last 10 years saying, Umar, where the school at? Umar, where the classrooms at? Then they're gonna ask me, Omar, where the students at? Where the permits at?
You said
Every
where the
damn
EQ?
year, the same question. Well, now, I got a question for you.
You're one sentence away from launching your website with Base 44. Since the beginning of the internet, there's never been such a fun, fast.
Well, hold on. I wanna show y'all this before we get into this video. Austin, the victim, father was caught at a party with the DA and the judge. I want to show y'all this real quick before we get started on this last video. I want to show y'all this real quick because that right there is grounds for an appeal for conflict of interest, like young Pharaoh like to say, conflict of interest. Let me show y'all this real quick. I'm waiting for it to load. That's totally illegal. If I'm not mistaken, I gotta ask Lady Luck about that. Because I don't think that, I think that's a huge conflict of interest. But yeah, this is the picture right here. Dude, hold on, let me put it up. I ain't even put it up. Oh, there it is. Dude is at a party with the judge and the DA. And Nick will just put the link in the chat if y'all want to check this article out for yourself. But this is the picture right here. Apparently, this is Austin's dad at a party with the judge and the DA. Now, how does that like? That's more than illegal. He said it's not AI or anything, it's real. There's a conflict of interest, and the DA and the judge or whoever was there should have recused himself. Exactly. So I think that's grounds for appeal. They definitely going to win an appeal. You definitely get an appeal for that. That's if they get if they know about it. But I'm pretty sure if Facebook know about it, they know about it.
Huh? Where you at? Where y'all at? Because every time I posted a picture of an empty building, y'all laughed at me. Y'all laughed at Umar too. Huh? Show the tape. Show the tape again.
We are complete, brothers and sisters. Look at your school. We are ready to decorate for our community. We are ready to operate, brothers and sisters. Hit your PayPal. You must donate or you cannot participate. Look at those floors, brothers and sisters. We ready. And the community programming will be off the hook.
Chew on that. Huh? Chew on that. Hit the Cash App. Hit the PayPal. I show the wall getting painted, y'all laugh. Every time I show Baba,
Not bad. I'm sitting here talking without my goddamn mic on. What I was saying is, how can you see how he dangles the school over their head and tell them that they can't participate unless they donate? What about the accounts that got shut down? What about those people? Would they have to donate some more? How can you tell people that pay the shit that, like, how can you use the school, hold that over their head to force them to give you more money? And like I said, a school cannot be ran off of purely donations. He's not going to get no grants from the government because, you know, if he gets any grants from the government, he has to show where the money went. You can't run a school purely off of donations because eventually those donations are going to dry up. People are going to feel like, okay, we already accomplished it. Let's say he does open the school, which we know he's not with all that black mold and shit out there on the outside of the buildings. But let's say he does. People are going to feel like they accomplished something already. So they're going to be like, why the fuck am I donating? Don't forget about the fries. Why the fuck am I donating anymore when I did my part? There are going to be a lot of people to feel like that. I did my part already. Why am I still giving him money?
A toilet, y'all laugh. Huh? Well, who's laughing now? Huh? Where the mold at now, huh? Where the mold, Manny? Huh? Where is everything at, Lennon? Huh? Where you at? Lady Luck, where you at? Huh? Where y'all at? Who laughing? The walls are standing, the floors are installed, the windows are windowing. Huh? The doors are dooring too. And guess what? The bathrooms is bathrooming. The light switches is light switching. Huh? The parking lot is parking lotting. Huh? I could African.
Hey, yo, when you really think about it, I know. When you really think about it, that's exactly what he did. Come up here and get your food. When y'all think about it, that's what he did. He showed you that some water was running, the toilets flush in one part of the school. Didn't walk around the whole building. Didn't show the outside of the building. He said the parking lot is parking lot. The water is watering.
Lady Luck, where you at? Huh? Where y'all at? Who laughing? The walls.
Did he say
now? Huh? Where the mold at now, huh? Where the mold, Manny? Huh? Where is everything at, Lennon? Huh? Where you at? Lady Luck, where you at? Huh? Where y'all at? Who laughing? The walls are standing, the floors are installed, the windows are going. Huh? The doors are dooring too. And guess what? The bathrooms is bathrooming. The light switches is light switching. Huh? The parking lot is parking lotting. Huh? I could African dance right now to that right now. What? The grass is grassing out there. Huh? What do you have to say now?
The grass is trashing. He said the bathroom is bathrooming, the parking lot is parking lot. Yo, he died about it.
Oh, huh? Nothing. Huh? Nothing. Where you at, Murph? Huh? What you got to say? Nothing. Stole your goddamn. Why you at work? Busting your ass for the white man. Huh? Always working. Now your fans done left you. Look at you. The haters have become so quiet. That's why your channel dying. Cause they ain't got nothing to damn talk about with the Dr. Umar Johnson or the Honorable Omar. You can go for me, Jackson. Huh? Granted, the school. Now hold on. The school ain't open yet. But that ain't the goddamn point. You hater, you look at you, hate on your face. That ain't the point right now. The point is, y'all said it couldn't get this far. And look at you now.
We're going to unify, it's your big brother King Kong. It's your big brother King Kong consciousness. I'm just letting you know we still fighting for the babies. We still fighting for the babies. It ain't over yet. King Kong coming to you live and direct. FDMG Academy, FDMG Parkway, the Prince of Pan-Africanism Boulevard. We in the building, brothers and sisters. We in the building, brothers and sisters. Your school, my school, our school. We bought up the whole block. This is why I'm the King Kong of consciousness. We bought up the whole block. This is why I'm the King Kong of consciousness. We bought up the whole block. This is why I'm the King Kong of Oh, yes. Oh, yes. FDMG grand opening coming soon for those who have donated. FDMG grand opening. They go the Honorable Marcus Garvey, the Honorable Frederick Douglass, the Prophet Nat Turner, and the Emperor John Jacques Dessalines. Where my Haitian Africans at? This is what we do. We build institutions. We build, if they not building on institutions, they just want to be celebrities, brothers and sisters.
They're not building institutions, but the three people that actually built the institution and have their schools running are not celebrities.
If they not building institutions, they just want to be celebrities. If you need to reach me,
Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. This is your big brother, Dr. Umar Ifatunde Oguntade, with a special shout out to all the donors of the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy. I want to let y'all know, brothers and sisters, that we have brothers and sisters, we have waxed the floor. Your school is ready for decoration. I repeat, your school is ready for decoration. I repeat, your school, my school, our school, the first school in American history built by the...
You see what I'm talking about there? When he wants donations, it's your school, our school, his school. But when you ask him where the money went, it's his school. He built institutions, not the black community. It wasn't the black community that gave him the money to build the institution. He did it himself.
African diaspora is ready for decoration, brothers and sisters. We have not gotten our final building inspection. We are being held up, but we are going to be patient and respectful, as patient and respectful as we can possibly be under the circumstances, brothers and sisters. Your school is ready to be decorated, but we need a certificate of occupancy. Your school is ready to be decorated, but we need a certificate of occupancy. I want to thank all my donors who've been standing with us. We are complete, brothers and sisters. Look at your school. Look at your school, brothers and sisters. We are complete and we are ready to decorate.
Hold up. Is that paper plates?
Look at your school, brothers and sisters.
Is that paper plates? Am I tripping right now, or am I looking at a box of paper plates right there? Am I tripping, or am I staring at a box of paper plates? Hey, sweet DJ, appreciate you for becoming a member. Shout out to DJ for becoming a member. Shout out to DJ. Miss Independent been a member for 3 months. Now we got DJ as a member. We getting back into this algorithm, brothers and sisters. He said those tiles look like 90s for sure. Like you can see him ripping up out the floor. What I need him to do is I need you to pan around the whole school and show me the tiles at the top, the tiles at the bottom, the hallways and the other side of the building, not just these 3 classrooms that you keep showing us. Every single time you want to try to prove that you're doing something in the school because you only show us this one part of the school. But then claim that you ready. Notice, like I said, he ain't never say nothing about no renovations. Only thing he talking about is the decorations. And the reason why he said that is ready to be decorated because he wants you to donate more money for the decorations. We've been saying that. I know. Shout out to Sweet DJ for becoming a member. She made it official today. Her commitment to the Rim Rum TV.
We are complete and we are ready to decorate for our children. We are ready to decorate for our community. Ready to operate, brothers and sisters. We are ready to operate, brothers and sisters. Hit your PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit your PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy.
We got hallways. We got classrooms. We got toilets and electricity. Do you understand how many conscious men have failed to obtain electricity? Real black power. Do you understand how many Pan-African institutions are operating?
Hey, yo, Murphy Almighty, funny as shit for this. Hey, shout out to Murphy Almighty. If y'all ain't go to Blacklight TV, definitely go over there and subscribe because he got a lot of great content. He doesn't just do content on Umar. He does a lot of content on a lot of different things. And he's very funny. He's very funny. So definitely go over there and show him some love and subscribe.
Rating off of extension cords from next door. This is
I just created simple product videos for all these different products using Veo, Nano Banana, and Airtable. No API keys to connect. All the models are built right into Airtable. You don't need to start with professional photos. I just took pictures of random stuff around my office on my phone, added those straight to Airtable. And that kicks off the AI workflow across.
This is progress. This is progress.
Africanists will be learning. We are ready, brothers. And look at the shine on that floor, brothers and sisters. Are y'all ready for academic revolution? Are y'all ready for academic revolution? Are y'all ready for the intellectual insurrection, brothers and sisters? In this holy building, in these sacred classrooms, in these sacred walls, there will be an academic and intellectual revolution like one you have never seen in your life, brothers and sisters. Like one you have never seen in your life. The revolution is coming, academic and intellectual. Black boys will be saved. Black girls will be saved. And the community programming will be off the hook. I said the community programming will be off the hook. I said the community programming will be off the hook, brothers and sisters. Oh, yeah.
The community programming, y'all. Y'all heard what he said? The community programming, meaning he is going to brainwash the hell out of your kids and then probably try to fuck their mothers. No, not try. He definitely gonna fuck some of them. He definitely is. He definitely gonna knock a couple of them off.
Oh, yes. The community programming will be off the hook. Hit your PayPal. PayPal.me.
Hold on, wait.
Programming.
Wait.
Brothers and sisters. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
No, but y'all saw the paper plates on the bathroom stall, right? I just want to go back to that real quick. I don't mean to keep going back, but when he was in that bathroom, did I go too far? When he was in that bathroom,
seen in your life, brothers
paper
and sisters.
plates.
Like one you have never seen in your life. The revolution is coming, academic and intellectual. Black boys will be saved. Black girls will be saved. And the community programming will be off the hook.
Shit that was already
I
in
said
there.
the community programming will be off the hook. I said the community.
Look, the tiles and floor still uneven. First of all, you whack. It look like these kids gonna be slipping and sliding in this motherfucker. They better not wear no goddamn. You said you want to have school uniforms, and usually school uniforms you gotta wear dress shoes. These motherfuckers gonna be moonwalking and slipping and sliding up and down that motherfucker. But put a 1 in the chat if y'all saw the paper plates on the bathroom stall. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. Hold on. If you knock my cup over, we're gonna have a problem.
Is what on?
In your life, the
Trying to find it.
Girls community programming.
Put a 1 in the chat. Matter of fact, I can't find it. We ain't gonna do all that. But put a 1 in the chat if y'all saw the paper plates sitting on the bathroom stall. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all saw that. Now, why not only hold on, let me find I'm gonna find it. If you knock my cup over, we're gonna have a problem. This is the second time I done told you. And you keep walking over here right next to the cup and not looking. My bad, y'all, damn kids. Hold on. We about to right here it go. Here it go.
Decorate for our children. But we need a certificate of occupancy. I want to thank all my donors who've been standing with us. We are complete, brothers and sisters. Look at your school. Look at your school, brothers and sisters. We are complete and we are ready to decorate for our children. We are ready to decorate for our community. Ready to operate children. We are ready to decorate. No games. The time is we not playing no games. It's nation time. We not playing no games. The time is we not playing no games. It's nation time. We not playing no games. The time is now, brothers and sisters. The time is now. Stop playing the game.
Hold on. We about to find it. We about to find it.
They say there will never be no.
We about to find it. We are about to find it. We are about to find that, John. It was paper plates on the John. So he walked into 3 bathrooms, 3 different bathrooms. No, that ain't it. Where is that bathroom at? Is this it?
Brothers and sisters, look at your school.
Yep, there you go.
Look at your school, brothers and sisters.
Bam, right there. Bam, right there. Now y'all see that big ass rack of paper plates sitting right there by the sink? Y'all don't see that rack of paper plates right there? Nobody sees them? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all see that rack of paper plates. Not only that, you see a bunch of hand sanitizer, toilet scrub and stuff, paper towels, and things that you would need if you live in that building. I just now noticed that. We got 37 people in the chat, 37 likes. That's a good ratio right there. But we once had 50 people in the chat. I know, I'm sorry, it's a little noisy in here right now. It's a little noisy in here right now, but y'all gotta bear with me. I'm not in my computer room right now. I'm in the process of adjusting. None of your business was going on, but I'm in the process of readjusting right now. So I'm on a laptop and I'm out in the open. So y'all gotta excuse the noise. But why is there paper plates in the bathroom? And then you got like all the cleaning supplies in the bathroom as if somebody is constantly or consistently using that bathroom. Ain't nobody supposed to be in that building. Said process of relocating to Wilmington, Delaware. I wish. I wish. That was a good one, Miss Independent. That was funny as hell. But I didn't forget what you said, so I will email you right after this live stream. Remy, you got a pond in the backyard and do your lives. It's time to go level up. Oh, I gotta do a Hassan Campbell. I don't make that type of money off of YouTube yet. I don't make that type of money off YouTube yet. But we do got a pool in the backyard. I got a pool. My mom got a pool in the backyard, a little outdoor, the above ground pool. We gotta clean it out, but we got a pool back there. Whole tub tune day. Hey yo, y'all funny as hell.
Sisters, we are complete and we are ready to decorate for our children. We are ready to decorate for our community. Ready to operate, brothers and sisters. We are ready to operate, brothers and sisters. Hit your PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit your PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy.
We got hallways. We got classrooms. We got toilets and electricity. Do you understand how many conscious men have failed to obtain electricity? Real black power. Do you understand how many Pan-African institutions are operating off of extension cords from next door? This is progress. This is progress.
Africanists will be learning. We are ready, brothers. And look at the shine on that floor, brothers and sisters. Are y'all ready for academic revolution? Are y'all ready for academic revolution? Are y'all ready for the intellectual insurrection, brothers and sisters? In this holy building, in these sacred classrooms, in these sacred walls, there will be an academic and intellectual revolution like one you have never seen in your life, brothers and sisters. Like one you have never seen in your life. The revolution is coming, academic and intellectual. Black boys will be saved. Black girls will be saved. And the community programming will be off the hook. I said the community programming will be
sweet
off the
DJ.
hook.
I'm trying to be a big YouTuber. That's why I need y'all to hit that like button and hype these videos. I'm trying to be a big YouTuber. Because when I'm a big YouTuber, I'm taking a lot of wrenches away. But on the bright side, y'all know I know who be here. Y'all know I know who be here. I watch the chat. I know who here. I know who ain't. So when we got 1,000-something people in the chat and you got a wrench, not picking motherfuckers off, you know you a day one. But we trying to be a big YouTuber over here. Hey, Manzi, thank you for the gold coin for 10 jewels. What does that mean? Does that do you gotta buy those? I'm still trying to learn this shit.
I said the community programming will be off the hook, brothers and sisters. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, Miss Independent, you here every day. Every day. Like I said, I know who be here every day. Miss Independent, Sweet DJ, Sassy Savannah, Seven, Max, Jaded, Nequa. It's a long list. It's a long list. But that list ain't gonna be that long when it's 1,000 people in the chat and everybody want a wrench and only y'all got one. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Miss Independent, I ain't never taking your wrench. You always here, even when you can't be here. Even when you can't be here, at least you keep it 100. You be like, hey, look, I'm bouncing between your chat and somebody else's, but I'm here. That's keeping it real.
The community programming will be off the hook. Hit your PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. This is the Teacher's Lounge. This is the Teacher's Lounge.
This is the teacher's lounge, brothers and sisters. We got to get a couch for our teachers. We got to get a refrigerator. For our teachers. We got to get a television for our teachers, brothers and sisters. It's nation time. It's nation time, brothers and sisters. We not playing no games. It's nation time. We not playing.
My bad. I was talking with my mic off again. My bad, 7. 7 cent both gold coins. He said, that's your Joan Manzit. Well, thank you, Manzit, and 7, but double times 7. But what do those mean? Like, do y'all like pay for those and it's like a smaller super chat or something? Like, I know it's sending love. I know that's what that means. It's sending love and appreciation for the channel. But like, is that like a paid thing? Like, what is those like? I'm trying to figure out what they mean.
No games. The time is now, brothers and sisters. The time is now. Stop playing the game. They said we stole the money. They say there will never be no school, but I'm here to tell you today the school is done and the school is ready. I said the school is done and the school is ready, brothers and sisters. The school is done and the school is ready. The wait is over, but we need a final building inspection, brothers and sisters.
He said, why do the bathroom look like a Caribbean restaurant? I ain't gonna lie, when he turned the corner and you saw that one wall with all the like squared colors on it, I was like, what the fuck is that? That looked like a Caribbean restaurant. That looked like one of them restaurants, you know, that be having all the memorabilia on the wall and shit when you go out of town and you travel. You ever been, if you live around the east side, is a place called Knoebels. I'm pretty sure if you're from New York or Pennsylvania or Delaware, around this area, it's called Knoebels. It's like a theme park and a water park, but they got restaurants around there where it got memorabilia. It's like a half of a NASCAR sticking out the wall, like autographs from all these people. That's what that shit remind me of.
Wait is over, but we need a final building inspection, brothers and sisters. That's what we're dealing with right now.
I kind of find it crazy that Dr. Umar Johnson is still asking for donations, and he just asking people to donate.
We're going to unify, it's your big brother King Kong. It's your big brother King Kong consciousness. I'm just letting you know we still fighting for the babies. We still fighting for the babies. It ain't over.
If you're from the East Coast, you got to know about Knoebels. You never heard of Knoebels? Y'all never heard of? Yo, look up Knoebels. I'm telling you, it's a lot of family fun. You can camp there. It got a theme. It got it's like a small Darney Park. If you from around here, you got to know what Darney Park is. It's like a smaller version of that, but it's better than what's that other one called? The smaller one called is way better than Clementon Park. Clementon Park fucking sucks. But it's like a smaller Darney Park, but it's a lot of family fun there. You can camp there, like you can get a hotel there. You can buy a cabin there. It's a water park and a theme park. It's like a Darney Park, but you can actually buy a cabin or a campsite there, and instead of buying a hotel. And they got all these restaurants around there. It's near the Poconos. It's near the Poconos.
Yet King Kong coming to you live and direct. FDMG Academy, FDMG Parkway, the Prince of Pan-Africanism Boulevard. We in the building, brothers and sisters. We in the building, brothers and sisters. Your school, my school, our school. We bought up the whole block. This is why I'm the King Kong of consciousness. We bought up the whole block. This is why I'm the King Kong of consciousness. We bought up the whole block. This is why I'm the King Kong of oh yes. Oh yes. FDMG grand opening coming soon for those who have donated. FDMG grand opening. They go the Honorable Marcus Garvey, the Honorable Frederick Douglass, the Prophet Nat Turner, and the Emperor Jean-Jacques Dessalines. Where my Haitian Africans at? This is what we do. We build institutions. We build, if they not building on institutions, they just want to be celebrities, brothers and sisters. If they not building institutions, they just want to be celebrities.
These brothers done made 4,792 videos about this man and trying to talk about me. Do you understand the level of dedication that requires? While you was taping tapes, we was building the build. We was building it up while you running that lip. Some of these brothers now know more about FDMG than they know about they damn chilling. Yeah, FDMG opening on the 3rd. Hold on, come here. What's your name? Yeah, Junior. Don't even know. So wrapped up in what the good Dr. Umar got going on. Ask me some birthday. They don't damn know it. Ask them how many Windows got installed FDMG in 2024. 36. How you know that? Because the mind has been taken over by the white man, and you are stuck in the process of just tearing down another black man.
It like Umar said, it only
from zero to a complete site in just a single prompt.
It only
with
take a
Wix
little
Harmony.
bit for the coon chip to activate. It only take a little bit of white brainwashing to activate your coon chip, right, y'all? Brothers and sisters.
Got spreadsheets and stuff. These brothers got more FDMG documents than the Internal Revenue Service got. And some of y'all owe me an apology. Y'all spent 10 years, it's a scam, a fake, it'll never happen. Murphy owe me an apology, fool. And I don't look nothing like you. You're ugly. You look crazy. I think you smoke that stuff. Man, you. It'll never happen. The buildings, they don't exist. They're a figment.
He just made me choke on it. I almost choked on my vape pen. He said, man, fuck you.
Look crazy. I think you smoke that stuff. Man, you.
Yo, Murph funny as shit. Hold on, run that back. Yo, hey, Jaded, why that sound like some shit you would have did? Hey, Jaded, why that sound like that's some shit you would have did with Dr. NK? You eat too much of that sea moss. Man, fuck you.
I think you smoke that stuff. Man, you. It'll never happen. The buildings, they don't exist. They're a figment of our imagination. Well, explain this, huh? What are they? Holograms? Is that a fake building? Is that VR? No. Are these AI-generated classrooms? Huh? No. These are places for the black mind to grow. Did ChatGPT build these walls? Huh? Some of y'all looking at actual brick and mortar talking about I need more evidence. Negro, if the building fell on you, you'd ask for second opinions. Y'all don't know nothing. I love the haters, though. I love the haters. The haters pay for half the damn school. Every time somebody make a reaction video, somebody else got curious, huh? Sent that cash, spend it up, yeah. Every time somebody made a new reaction video, called me a scammer, called Dr. Umar a scammer. 3 more people sent donations, so keep on talking.
She said the rides don't look safe at Knoebels. I'll pass. No, trust me, we've been there 3 times. It's very safe. It's very family orientated. It's very fun. I ain't gonna lie, the rides do look a little old and rinky dink.
Water park,
but it's fun. The water park is amazing.
Keep on talking. They hitting the Cash App. They hitting the PayPal. At this point, I should put the haters' names on my wall. The Hater Hall of Fame. Umar, let's put the haters on the wall in the Hall of Fame, presented by the people who accidentally funded the movement. Y'all remember when people used to count the donations out? Used to count out Umar donations? This was my favorite thing. Brothers sitting in their basement doing forensic account. On June 3rd at 4:17 p.m., Umar received 40.
Thank you, Miss Independent, for the $1.99 super chat again. What she say? Clean be naked for him, plus donation 4 kids to go FDMG. Diabolical. Y'all know my brother hate when I say that now because he say I say it too much. I keep telling him that's our theme word over here. Diabolical.
$2.13 from Mary. Nigga, shut your ass up. Are you Batman? Are you investigating me like I stole a Declaration of Independence from you? You need to be worried about Trump. I heard Trump was about to come to your neighborhood allegedly, and he about to come get y'all. So you better be scared. Hey, worry about that. There's a war going on.
Is the best part.
Worry about that. You investigating all that, but investigate that credit score that you got. Investigate that. I also need to address the brothers who moved the goalposts. First, they was like, "You'll never buy a school." Then he bought one. Then they was like, "Oh, well, you ain't gonna never renovate it."
Hold up. In all due respect, he only bought the school because GoFundMe was about to shut that motherfucking donation thing down, and he had to go buy something to prove that he was doing something. So he went and bought those dilapidated ass buildings for $10.
Then the renovations happened. Then well, you ain't got no electricity in there. Ding! Now we got electricity. Oh, now you're like, oh, well, ain't no, it's moldy and oh. It look like it's built now. I don't see no more than they now. Now they're gonna say now is when the students coming. When is
I did it again. I'm talking with the goddamn mic off. Brother Murph, I watched I said this before, but I rewatched this Forensic Files joint with the black mold because it's still all on the outside of the building. They thought his wife was hitting him with arsenic. Come to find out his whole attic was full of black mold. And not only did it fuck up his respiratory system, where he not breathing right, it like burnt out a lot of his brain cells to where he need a daily reminder just to get up and brush his teeth, wash his ass, and go to work. His wife said she could have a conversation with the nigga. The nigga forget not only that day, he'll forget what happened the whole year. In the middle of a conversation, they said he'll be sitting there in the conversation and he'll just go blank. And then he'll have to look at his reminder to remember what the fuck he was even talking about. Now, I smoked a little weed back in my day. Sometimes you can have a conversation or you walk into a room and you forgot what the fuck you was walking into the room to go get, and you got to backtrack. This ain't that. This nigga literally was zone out and forget, like it fucked him up. He went from basically being a regular person to he was like an accountant or something with like a real high IQ, but his IQ is at like a 40 something right now.
Students gonna come in. Family, one battle at a time, family. We have done this in your lifetime, okay? So hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, and stop talking like a damn Kundalini. They saying, when the school coming, you don't know nothing. You don't know jack squat about black innovation. These internet...
If y'all, I'm telling you, just look up black mold incident on forensic files. They'll show you it's a white couple. They got millions of dollars off of it. He can't even enjoy it. They got so much money off of that shit. Millions. He retired. He ain't had to go back to work. He was definitely going to get disability, but he ain't need it after he ain't got all that money. But he can't even enjoy the money. He can't even remember he got the fucking money. He forgot. He every day he forget he got the money.
Negroes wanted me to fail so bad. They wanted Umar to fail so bad. You know what? They mad right now. Y'all mad right now. This video gonna get 5 views because you so mad right now. It's okay. This is a history landmark, family. You know how mad these motherfuckers are right now? They looking at pictures of the campus like, man. Like they watching their ex-girlfriend get married to the man they always thought they was gonna be. Try to find something wrong. They zooming in. Hold on. I think I see the paint is uneven on the bottom left corner. Nigga, that's all you got? Paint? My favorite haters are the ones who swear they don't care. They care so much. They want every live stream, every interview, fundraiser, and walkthrough, speech, update, grand opening, pre-opening, every announcement for the opening announcement. Brother, that's a hater. Matter of fact, you're not a hater. You're a fan. You just got trust issues, man. Now, a lot of y'all keep asking, Omar, what classes will be taught at FDMG since you know so damn much? I'm glad you asked. Because unlike these public schools, we have a revolutionary curriculum, you Kundalini. For example, Nubian YouTubian. Introduction to Advanced Hating Detection. Students will learn how to identify all you haters from over 500 yards away and from any IP address that they receive it from. The final exam will be determined the difference between a concerned citizen and a hater like you. Hint, they both haters. Y'all both haters and y'all not getting into school. Okay? Fundraising Sciences 101. Students will learn Cash App theory, GoFundMe mechanics, digital donation engineering. I don't know nothing about that. Emergency fundraiser physics.
Hey, if you're watching this, it's because you're interested in getting yourself a CDL license. My name is Jonathan with Driving Academy, and we're the only school.
An advanced tuition manifestation technique that I will never show you. You have to join the school for you to know about it.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. That white dude from that commercial that jumped off that truck had a rock head. That nigga head looked like a knuckle. A hot goat knuckle.
A Pan-African cardio room. We got the paddle room. I don't know if y'all saw that. We got the no basketball, no football, none of that dodgeball, European crap. Students will carry bricks around the campus while listening to Marcus Garvey speeches because it's brick by brick. I'm building soldiers. I'm not building wimps. Okay? We're not trying to be good at lifting weights.
Speaking, I'm glad he said that. Now, if he was really serious about making this school and building the black men that he claims he wanted to build, don't you think the government would have took his ass out by now? I mean, look what he did to the Black Panthers. They didn't even start a school. They started after school programs teaching the kids. Look what happened to them. And he think he finna start a school up under their noses. teaching this shit. If they really thought this nigga was serious about the school, they'd have took Umar out so fucking quick. But they know that he's scamming. They know what they see his bank accounts. They know where that money going. They like, well, he doing more damage to the community than he doing helping them. He's doing us a favor. Let him go.
We're building.
I know. I'm about to too.
We have an intro to Snow Bunny we have a intro to Snow Bunny avoidance. That is mandatory class. That is a mandatory. No exceptions. No extra credit. No tutoring on this. Once a student is caught liking bikini pictures on Instagram of the Snow Bunny Mafia, automatic dropped. And we're keeping your tuition money. Oh, yes. Consciousness over commissary economics. The students have to learn wealth without actually having any damn money. See, week 1, manifestation. Week 2 is vision boards. Okay, we got to visualize. Week 3, explaining to creditors that assets are spiritual. I can't tell you everything, family. You're going to have to pay if you want to know the way. We got other classes too. I want to get into them with you. We got things like the emergency excuse engineering. We have the intro to YouTube hater studies, African naming seminar. We got so much, dude. We have so much, my African family. But I'm gonna skip that for now because I ain't want to stay here long.
Time out. Hold the boat. Pause that. Did this nigga just say we got an African naming seminar? Let me find out. Umar gonna throw assemblies to name all his different Africans. His Haitian Africans, his Jamaican Africans, his PA Africans, his Brooklyn Africans. Let me find out. Umar about to hold an assembly twice a week for naming his African seminar.
We got so much.
As shit.
We have so much, my African family. But I'm gonna skip that for now because I ain't want to stay here long. And I am proud to announce our newest department, the College of Consciousness and Cash Applications, where tomorrow's leaders become today's fundraisers because FDMG.
Hold on, back that up. What the fuck did he just say?
And I am proud to announce our newest department, the College of Consciousness and Cash Applications, where
the College of Consciousness and Cash Applications for our tomorrow's newest fundraisers. Diabolical.
Tomorrow's leaders become today's fundraisers because FDMG.
Tomorrow's leaders. Yeah, hey, yo, you know, it's funny, but it's not, because that's what we have turned into. They have turned our black leaders from warriors and leaders to motherfucking fundraisers. Yo, that joke, it has some realism to it. It has a lot of realism to it. All our black leaders went from revolutionaries to fundraising niggas. And they're not even fundraising for the black community. They fundraising for their damn self. It's crazy. Now, I ain't gonna act like I don't ask for a stream goal. I'm not gonna sit here and be a hypocrite. Act like I don't ask for help when I need it. But you know where, you know, I tell you what I need the help for. I tell you why I'm raising this goal. You feel me? I don't tell you I'm about to start a school and I'm about to do such and such for the community. I don't tell you that shit.
And UGIT, we're not just building students. We're building recurring monthly donors here, okay? Now, does that mean every...
He said consciousness over commentary. That's funny as shit, Jay Williams.
Question has to be answered? No. Does that mean every critique was wrong?
No, wait. Hold on. I read that wrong. My phone wasn't close to me. Consciousness over commissionary. My bad. I read that wrong.
No.
But consciousness over commentary is funny as shit too. That's a t-shirt.
But one thing is certain. The brothers who said this campus would never get this far are currently sick to their damn stomachs. Because after all these years, these buildings are still standing. The dream is still breathing. And most importantly, the Cash App is still alive. Justice over Jack Mack. Consciousness over commissary. Hotep over honey buns. Donations over doubt. All goalposts over there.
PayPal over pretty bitches. PayPal over pussy. Cash App over consciousness. PayPal over pussy. No.
Will be knocked down. That is not what today is about. Brother, I gotta teach you.
We here to stay, yeah. Blacklight TV in your play, yeah.
Hey, shout out to Blacklight TV for coming up with that funny ass commentary. That shit was hilarious. If you haven't gone over to Blacklight TV to subscribe, definitely go over there, subscribe, show them some love. Definitely. And if you are a subscriber to Blacklight TV, let him know that Rum TV definitely did some commentary to his shit. And I'm a fan. I like his setup. Definitely go over there and let him know. But I'm going to get on out of here. I got to put these babies to bed, give them some food, get them in the tub and all that other shit. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. Like I said, every live stream is y'all who make these lives lit. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Definitely hype the video so you can be live and alerted whenever I drop this heat. It's your boy, the one and only Stephanie's baby. Remy you were just tuned in to Rum TV. I see y'all when I see y'all. Until then, peace. You better be careful there, little buddy.